I graduated from Ferris State University in 1978 from the Human Services program at Ferris, and I am former president of the General Motors Foundation. I currently serve as the president and CEO of the Pickard Group. I was working for General Motors as a co-op student, and I was also attending college. After I completed my college, I was looking and thinking, what do I want to do now? And fortunately for me, Ferris State University was one of the schools that accepted pretty much all of my credits. So I decided, obviously, this is the place for me. After I graduated from Ferris, I started at General Motors. And ultimately, I ended up in an area where I really could make a difference when it came to human services. Because after serving for a little while in the accounting or finance department, I was quickly moved to personnel. But every position that I had at GM was one of progressive responsibility, because it allowed me to make the difference in a lot of individuals' lives. And I think it was important that I had that background because it allowed me to operate in a business environment in a very humane manner, to think about the individual and not just the bottom line. One thing I always tell individuals, although I had a degree in human services, there were individuals at GM that had degrees in business from Harvard, from Yale, from many of the other schools, the Ivy League schools. And at first, I was a little bit intimidated simply knowing where these individuals had received their degrees. I think people take for granted institutions such as the Ferrises and some of the others. You don't realize what you've learned there. And right now, after being at headquarters for a few years, I was never intimidated by any of those individuals with those degrees, because I felt that my degree at Ferris stood up against all of them. And it did. So I really am very grateful and thankful for the degree that I have from Ferris, because one of the things I think that Ferris taught me was to be a good person and a kind person, and to think about everything that I do about how it impacts others. And I will be eternally grateful for that.